Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. In this lesson we're going to do something kind of fun. We're going to make a rupee from the Legend of Zelda. And so for that we need to start out with a circle, not a cube. So go ahead and remove that and add a circle. Now, you're going to bring up your circle properties because this circle has way too many vertices. We actually just need 6. And you'll notice if we do that, we get a hexagon, which is exactly what we want. So for this, now with your circle selected, move into edit mode. And we're going to do a scale along the y-axis, which is where the sharp points are. And we're going to do a scale of 1.5, which should give us a nice rupee shape. And we're also going to rotate this 90 degrees. And by default that should go around, oops, it did not. So make sure to scale that to the z-axis and then do by 90 degrees. Yes, and so that should give us a hexagon right on the XY plane and kind of a stretch hexagon aligned on the x-axis. Okay, so with that selected, we're going to go into a front view and we're going to extrude along the z-axis, so make sure the z is bright. If it's not, then make sure to hit Z to select. And we're going to go by 0.33, so just a little bit. And then we're going to loop select the bottom, and then extrude along the z-axis again, and this time we're going to do negative 0.33. Okay. And so now we're going to do a scale, and we're going to scale to 0.67, and then up here same thing, scale 0.67. You notice we have a pretty good rupee shape right now, but we don't have top faces. Well, this is actually, if you remember the last video, I briefly mentioned that a keyboard shortcut you can use to close out faces, and that is the F key. So what the F key does is it attempts to make a face out of whatever you have selected. And so we have 6 points selected and all the edges between them. So when I hit F, it makes a face using all that. And so for the bottom, we do the same thing. We'll loop select the bottom and hit F. And so now we've got our rupee shape. And so to finish this off, we're just going to select everything. We're going to rotate this around the y-axis 90 degrees, so get it to stand up straight. And you'll notice that right now it's halfway down below the XY plane. Well, I'd like this to be like right on the XY plane, so we're just going to grab this, clamp movement to the z-axis, and this is always going to be equal to whatever your height is. So in our case it was originally 1 and we scaled to 1.5, so we're just going to move by 1.5. And you notice now the bottom of the rupee is right there at our green dot, which if you remember that's the origin. That's exactly what we want. And so with that, go ahead and move into object mode. This is no longer a circle, it's a rupee. And then you can go ahead and do Control S or save as. You'll see that I've already got a file here. Go ahead and save it out, and we will be bringing this back in later exercises. This about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed the exercise, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.